Okay, good evening, everybody. Here we go. Boom. All right, cool. So let me know if you can hear me. I think, let's see. Boom. All right, cool. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I think I shared it on there, and I think I shared it to that page as well. But yeah, it is vision board planning time, and I've got my sister, mom.com, Erica. I've got my sister Erica with me, and let me see if I can. Oh, that's not good. No, I'm gonna leave it like that. Oh, that's good. I got my sister Erica with me. We're gonna kind of jump into it. This won't be super, like I did not send everyone glue sticks and things like that. Like it's not, that kind. This is a virtual kind. People are or have not been used to virtual things by now, and I can't help you. So because clearly everything is right now. Gonna jump into it. There we go. All right, cool. I want to know, have you guys ever done vision boards before? Have you ever made one? Have you have you ever, done or created your own vision board or gone to a vision board party or been to those vision board events? I know I told my husband about it. He was just like, oh, what? I was like, okay. So some people have not heard of vision boards at all. Others have heard of them and have not, created their own. And so this is kind of, just a cool way to get into it. Let's see, a cool way to get into it and kind of start this. Now, I mentioned earlier that this has not been a regular year for those who have not noticed. Funny story, my sister sent something on eBay and it was delayed. It was like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. It was delayed. And the lady, my sister sent a tracking number. The lady called back or was trying to email my sister, was like, where's the package? And my sister was like, yeah, I don't know, but it's delayed. And I sent you the tracking information and there you have it. And the lady was like, I just don't understand. I can't find it. And where is it? And I don't see why it's delayed. And I don't see this, and that. And she was like, well, I'm not sure if you have access to this or not, but if you just look on any news station or any TV station, you'll be able to find out why. And just look at updates. Like it's not that, it's not uber difficult to see that this year has affected way more than we thought it would in very various places. So a lot of things have hit, a lot of things have hit us in ways that we weren't prepared for. So vision boards are helpful for stuff like this. There we go. Okay, so don't forget, Captvate TV is a place where we send and share information that is worth your time. So discussions, conversations, promotions, whatever we can send that is worth your time, this is a place that you can find it. And yeah, we are in the middle of healing for the holidays. We've had all these other days come up. Communication, forgiveness, loss, marriage, two others that I'm blanking on right now. We have the rest of this week to go, and that is the culmination of healing for the holidays, the first presentation of Captvate TV. So tonight is vision board planning and vision board planning night. I'm going to try to do something, and we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to, you guys know, my screen issues. Here we go. My, confusion and, tech issues. We're going to see if I can share my screen properly. What's that look like? That looks creepy. It don't look good. Terrible. Even worse. Better. All right. So yes, vision board planning. This really is going to be kind of getting folks into the preparedness, getting prepared to ask questions to do that vision board. I know some people might be watching on their computers or their phones. There's ways to do it on your phone or computer to where you don't have to get magazines, scissors, tape, glue, paper, all those things. There's ways to do it virtually. So I'm going to show you those ways to do that and some questions to ask while you're doing that. And a lot of these things you can find on your own. They got cool YouTube videos for it and this and that, but this is a place where we're just bringing it straight to you. So with that said, Erica, have you ever, I think you said no earlier, but have you ever done your own vision board?
No, only in my mind.
Only in your mind. Have your job, I know some jobs, I don't know if I can turn it up in my life. There we go. All right, cool. So never done one. I don't think I've ever done a physical one before. I think I've done like scrapbooking, which is definitely a concept, but not vision board is specific to, goals and mindset and really just evaluating things about your life and all the things that you have set before you. So there are a couple of areas that, let's see if I can change the screen. Oh, I don't know how to change it without not changing it. Let's do that. So there are a couple areas that I think are good to ask questions in about goals that you want to set. And boom.
Oh, here we go.
It didn't work out great. Except you can see the top one there. I don't know what to do.
It's okay. So. It's all right.
So for some, I would want to start and just jump in and be like, I'm gonna just start cutting out, Idris Elba. I'm gonna cut out Maseratis. I'm gonna just cut out pictures.
Really now?
I'm just gonna cut out pictures of Labradors and streets paved with gold. Like dying.
Early Chris.
No one has that. It's not even close to it. That's not it. So yeah, that's kind of what someone might want to jump into. But these are a couple of areas that we can kind of chat out and look into and really discuss how to jump into a vision board with a couple of boundaries.
Sure.
So family goals. For some are single, some are not married, some are married, some don't have kids, some have kids and maybe want to expand their family or de-expand their family. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Which is not a word. Might want to do any of that. I don't know. But family goals is a area that could be good to jump into if you are looking to change your family structure in some way, shape, or form. What do you think, Erica, might be, a family goal for somebody?
Could be healing.
Right.
Let me see. Could be. That's wide open. Could be expansion. Not this way, but it could be expansion.
We're done. Yeah. That so healing, expansion. And for those who are watching, hello, good evening. If you have ever created a vision board, let us know. Let us know how long it's been. Let's do that. How long has it been since you made a vision board? So I can't type and talk. Cool.
I want to see the comment. I can't see him.
You said who now?
I said I want to see the comments. I can't see him.
Because there are none.
All right then.
It can't, and plus it doesn't. It has to. It shows up, but it shows up on this side. It's really cool, but it's weird. I have to still get it. So area family, that could be, Erica said expansion. Not on that side, but on this side, on whoever's side. Expansion, growing your family, healing. For some, if you go back and watch some of these videos, you can do that with your family. But for some, a family goal might be to bridge the gap with a specific family member. So one of my family goals for this year, get closer to my younger siblings. Another family goal is to try to learn to communicate better with my father, to learn to whatever. So it could be specific to a person. It can be specific to one set of family members, do have a, once a month, have a sibling family meeting or have a family meeting, have a whatever, something pertaining to your family. I know, right?
That's
something
real. That's
something
great.
pertaining to your group. But you can do that easier now too, because everyone's is Zoomified or
Yeah.
Facebook
Yeah.
whateverfied, do a private group.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
So
great
some of these
idea.
goals, see, some of these goals come easier now than they have before. Just
Sure,
because
you
nobody
can connect. Yeah,
think of it.
it's easier to connect. Agreed.
Mhm. So for family goals, those are some options. Let's see. Um, so family goals, those are some options that you could add to your board. Oh, let me back up. I'm not going to do it through my computer because I know that I am not great at it. But one of the places, so you guys can kind of follow along, and I'll do it on my phone too. One of the places you guys can go to do a virtual vision board is through Canva, Canva, like Canvas
yeah.
without the S. I'll show you.
I
It's
know
so dope.
Canva.
But Canva, let me go back on Restream so I can see. Canva is boom down with this raggedy pinky down there. This blue, pink, blue and purple app guy down there, and Canva lets you design
Do everything.
graphics and things. Right, you can do graphics on there. What you can do. Let's see. This is the home screen. All right. This is for anybody who's challenged. I know it's kind of hard to see, but this is the home screen. You just go up to the top. Once you download it, start an app, you can get it for free. Start an account, get it for free. Go up to the top. You could type in vision board or you can type in collage, but it's for easy sakes. Type in vision board. They've got 2 examples, boom, already made for you. So you just go.
Man.
They've got two plain examples, and it already says vision board 2021. So you're already set. And some of those might be free, might not. So you can make it, or you can make your own collage off of that. You tap that, and you go right on there, and they've got photos already set and things like that. What you'll have to do is go in and put your own photos that represent your goals that you set. All right. The words you just add on there, do anything like that. But if you use Canva, Canva, look on the App Store, you can download it and you can go in there, type in vision board when you're searching for a template or collage. You can be fancy and add flowers if you want, or those sparkly flower cards, those cool things on the sides of photos that people like to add. You can add all that stuff. But this is an easy place for you to do a virtual vision board. So you can do that as a family activity even, and maybe plan a night where we all are on our computers and we're doing our own vision boards from our respective states or areas and homes. So go through Canva. What I'm going to do is, as we're talking through, I'm going to go through and show you how to add them in, and we'll make one for a pretend lady. Because I'll do my own. And some feel comfortable sharing all of their goals. Some feel comfortable sharing some of their goals. But I'll give you guys a great rundown on how to do it. And Erica's going to help me through some of it. And so I'm so happy about it. So for family goal, for our person, what can we do as our, for our, let's name our person. Erica, who's our person? Whose board is this?
Her name is Michaela.
I like that. Okay, this is Michaela's board. Let me even add her name. How do I spell Michaela?
However you choose.
There we go. All right, so Michaela has her vision board. Michaela.
M-I-C-H-A-E-L-A.
It already went down terribly, so it's good. Michaela, it's bad. All right, so one of the family goals that we mentioned as an example, which one can we settle on?
Let's do expansion.
All right, so Michaela wants to expand her family. She's currently married to Joseph. Mary and Joseph, it's Christmas time. So.
Yeah, I got you.
Currently married to Joseph. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through into photos. Now I've got a premium account, but even on basic accounts, on free accounts, you still have access to photos. Some of the fancier photos you have to pay for, but the basic photos can get the job done and you don't have to pay a dime. And I understand what that is. So you can do it free. Don't trip. I'm going to go through here and search in photos. I'm going to just type in baby. I'm making this really easy, guys. I'm like, super. Look, cute little photos. Because it's cute.
Pick the one with the feet.
Right. All right. So on that, I've got my little picture of little baby up top and him with feet. All right. So that is an example of a family goal. That is how to input that. And I'll show you guys in a set after we go through another two. I'll show you a different way to get photos, maybe even a better type. So another goal to look at is spiritual. What spiritual goals do you have? Some people, this part's fun. Some people define spirituality as their connection to nature, as their connection to people, as their, just more like a free spirit universe type of spirituality thing, like how in tune are you with the things around you. Some people define that with their actual relationship with God and have their involvement in the kingdom itself, not just the church. That's a church goal, but your spiritual walk and your spiritual relationship. Some define it in other ways that I don't subscribe to, and that's okay, but I don't have examples for all of them right now. Some people define it as, I can't. It's a lot of ways that people define spirituality. Sure. But I will say that, however that you define that, make sure that you are clear on your own board and within your own right what you know that it means to you. Yeah. So it is important that each category that you go into, that you are clear with what that means to me, how it relates to me. How is that important? How does that line up with me? What does that mean for me? When I hear this word, how do I define it? Once you do that, then you can go into, now that I know how I define it, what is my goal for that area? So let's name some spiritual goal examples for Michaela. And you guys can help.
She wants to pray more.
Michaela wants to pray more. Let's see. Type. All right, Michaela wants to pray more. All right, so like I said, I'm going to go into my thing here. Tap here, replace. What are some, while I'm looking for this picture, some other examples of spiritual goals might even be
maybe she wants to read the Bible more, get in that word more. Yeah.
What is it called again? Get in what? Get in that, like pirates, just get in that word. So she's trying to pray more. She might want to consider getting in that word. I don't know why this thing isn't showing it over there. All right, cool. Some other spiritual goals might be to, and this is controversial, but it might be, and because of the nature of where we are in 2020, might be to disconnect from the church to find God more, to get closer to God. 2020 has put a lot of people in places they never thought they'd have to think from, spiritually. Because if you depend on the four walls, or 6 if it's a different shaped church, if you depend on the four walls, now we have not had those four walls. And so what does your relationship look like now? So last year my vision board could have said, go to church more often. This year coming up, I don't have that option. What does my spiritual goal look like now?
Sure.
With Rona as a factor and things like that, what does my spiritual goal look like now? There we go. So let's see, praying more. Like I said just now, it could mean something different as far as how do I find God for myself, not relying upon the church, or not relying upon just visiting the church. And, how can I push that? A spiritual goal might also be, I want to find a friend or a prayer partner or so-and-so who I can connect on spiritually and who I can share with spiritually. Because I know for some people, they are kind of hoofing it alone, they think, until they find that person where we really can talk about the stuff. Like some people have questions like, yo, is God real? And they feel like they can't ask everybody that.
Sure. Yeah.
And some people have questions like, how do I really know if I'm this, or how do I really know if I'm safe? How do I really know? How do I do this? How do I do that? And they may not feel comfortable asking everybody that question. So a spiritual goal might be to find a spiritual prayer partner or someone who you can go to and really build that relationship with.
Yeah.
So you all can both grow in your separate lives and together in a friendship and, a camaraderie of sorts. Oh, we forgot to add our picture.
Yeah.
Who did what?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Nothing. I was just agreeing with you.
Come on, agreement. Oh, and look at that. My Bible app just reminded me not to forget to connect with God's word today. That's so funny. Look at God. All right. So Michaela now she wants a baby. She wants to pray more. Cool. Physical goals for a vision board. As my friend would say, I'm going to tag her in this after this. As my friend would say, I'm trying to be thicker than a snicker. Can be someone's goal. I know. Someone else's goal might be to lose weight, obviously, is a big one because we've all been stuck inside eating whatever we could find. What are some other physical goals that come to mind, or some ones that don't?
More active.
Okay.
It could be to get strong. It could be could be to get on a regular workout regimen.
Mm-hmm.
It could be to, get outside more often, to get fresh air and so forth.
Okay. All the physical ones. I'm trying to think if there are any oddball physical ones that I wouldn't have thought of too. Because I think those cover really 2020 and 21.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So Michaela is going to get more active.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put active. What does it have? All right.
Let me see. Let me see Michaela. Come on, Michaela.
I don't know what color Michaela is or what size. She's got a baby with white feet. She's praying with a brown skin, but she's working out. I don't know. Can you see her?
Okay.
See, but then who's that up top? Oh, up top is Michaela's prayer partner. That's what it is. Up top is Michaela's prayer partner. Down in the middle, that's Michaela working out.
That's it.
And that's Michaela's baby. All right. Colors make sense now. We got it.
Yes. It all makes sense. Yes.
Okay. So we've done family goal. And for our imaginary friend, Michaela's family goal is to expand. She's married to Joseph. Not to be confused with Mary's Joseph because he's taken. Anyway, so she wants to expand her family. So on her vision board, she added the picture of little baby feet. Up top, she wants to find a prayer partner or someone to kind of connect with on a spiritual level and grow with this year. After that, she wants to become more active. So she's working out at Lake Merritt right now. There you go, Oakland. She's working out at Lake Merritt. All right, next is social. Here is the tricky part. How do I build my social life if I can't go outside legally, especially California?
Maybe she's going to join some virtual social groups.
Okay. I did hear of book clubs becoming a really, really cool and big thing. Virtual book clubs. I know. I would never thought of it. Well, I'm not a big reader, but
put that on your board.
No, I don't know. I want to be realistic what I put on my board. That's another thing though. That's why just jumping into it and cutting and pasting stuff that sounds good can get you nowhere with your vision because you haven't planned out how to attain it.
Sure.
So and that's the second part of vision board planning.
Oh, okay.
Is to
keeping it real.
Well, I mean, because that's the thing. Like I love to have M&M sandwiches and Snickers omelets for breakfast. And on my vision board is to lose weight. But what am I going to put it? No, I know. It's not appetizing. What am I putting into play to make that vision board element come to life? Like, am I willing to give up my M&M sandwiches and Snickers omelets in order to obtain that goal?
Sure.
Make it to that goal. So Michaela's got the baby. She's got the prayer partner. She's working out. For social goals, we listed some options as virtual social clubs. We said virtual book clubs is an option. That's 2. Virtual book clubs is an option.
They have
who?
Like, they have these workout groups where you can do them online now.
Yes.
So like with the gym, you have the virtual and classes that you can go on Zoom.
Shut up. I didn't know that. It's a lot of stuff that came out and nobody knows about. Like, or it's like some people know, and then this circle, like, you remember those Venn diagrams where you have the circle connected to that? It's like nothing's in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So she's got, you know what? And that can go with her goal to become more active. So she can accomplish 2 goals with 1 activity. Put it down.
Come on, Michaela.
So then let's see. Yep. All right. So social, we'll change this photo to a computer because clearly her life is being limited to a computer this year, and that's okay. They do have some social events that are really spaced out now, or you have, got tables that are 6 feet apart and things like that. So if one of her goals is to become more socially active, you just have to be creative on how you map out.
Yeah. I mean, you could join like, I don't know, get community service things.
Oh yeah. Someone last week had mentioned that you can volunteer to drive seniors to their doctor's appointments. I didn't think that was a thing. I was like, they still need to go to the doctors. Like, that makes sense.
They do.
So oh my gosh, I just wrote 20201. Like, I don't even know how I spelled that. All right. What do we have after that? We made Michaela, we said social, we put a computer. Another social skill or social goal that may not have been thought of off the bat, or like really, off the bat, is to become less involved with their social media accounts. So it can seem counteractive. But at the same token, there's ways to be socially active in a group setting and not be glued to your personal social accounts.
Most definitely.
That could be a goal for some, because I really do feel like being trapped inside, I have more of a reason to stay and just scroll and comment. But that is not always being socially active. That's just being active.
Wasting time.
It's a song Smokey Robinson did. I don't even know if people know. Wasting time. Aaron knows the song. It's so creepy. Gangbanging is the name. I think he was singing on it or something. Thank you. Help me out, Erica. And that wasting time gets me every single time. It's awful, but it's great. I'll take it. So we did her social goal. Next, we need to do her career goal. Right now, what is her job? Michaela needs a job, Erica. Is she a teacher?
You already know that's what I was saying.
Okay. You go. All right, go ahead. What is her job, Erica?
She's a kindergarten teacher.
Michaela is a kindergarten teacher. Is there a fish tank in the room?
Huh? Nah, girl.
They don't need it. Okay. Michaela's a kindergarten teacher, which means that she has had to adjust to teaching in a classroom setting virtually or having to do something different, correct?
Yes, she's at home.
She's at home.
She's
Do you teach at home?
She's 100% virtual.
You said
Do
what?
I? No, what did you say?
I said, do you teach at home still?
I'm no longer a teacher.
Come on.
I'm an administrator.
See,
I
was that on your
administrate from home.
board? You didn't tell me. You didn't even make a board, and you've already on it. So, Pendeka, my best friend, she teaches. I'm putting her life out. She teaches through Zoom or through one of those platforms, still at home, and teaches through a classroom. You said who now?
We see her every week.
Oh, that's right. She told me that she sees me now. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, however that teaching happens, poor child. However how that teaching happens, she had to make a couple adjustments probably. Yeah. What kind of careers can somebody make? Career goals can someone set if it has been affected by the pandemic as it has, and you don't know what the school system is going to look like in the next 2 months? What kind of goals can she still set career-wise as a teacher?
Yeah, I would say to get your skill set up.
Okay.
Because that's not going to necessarily be affected because schools aren't going to close. They're just going to be differently. Right?
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
But I said schools aren't going to close. They're just going to be run differently. Right. So up your game in your repertoire for teaching, you may want to get some certificate. You may want to get a reading specialist credential. Just expanding yourself so you can be more marketable, so that you can move around more in ed. This is the time to do it.
I know that I've seen, now that you mention it, plenty of ads for I saw an ad for a certification of Norway education, educational standards, and you can now take this
because they're killing it. They're killing it over there.
No, they really are. I just think it's hilarious, like that it just popped up, and I started looking at it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's actually a good thing to have, just to get into.
Yeah.
So now, certifications.
Yeah, certifications for sure.
We don't know what the market's going to look like or what the game's going to look like for certain areas, certain career fields and things like that. But like you said something, you said so she can be ready to move, or is, more prepared to move with whatever way it goes.
Oh yeah.
And if
she stays in the classroom, if she gets like a reading specialist credential, like you can hone in on skills for your students,
right?
And possibly be a lead on your campus. You never know.
But now's the time to beef up, just in case.
This is it.
You are prepared. This is it. Make no mistake where you are.
This is it. You know what's up, Jessica?
I know the intro because I stopped strategically. I do not know the rest. I don't know the rest at all. I'll add that to my vision board. Learn the full This Is It song, because I don't know it at all. I know that much. So let's see. On Michaela's board, we have added a training seminar. This is not virtual. It's not virtual, but it is a representation of a training seminar. Some other examples for career goals. What's up?
Just talking to Addison.
Hi, Addie. Some other examples for career goals might be to Might be to learn an entirely new craft. I've seen that from friends. Right. I've seen that from a friend who was in one field. He jumped all the way over to the other and started to learn something just in time for, to get a side hustle to
That's
help him
happening now
to.
too. Yeah, that's happening now. That's happening.
That's
for
on the
sure.
come up.
Yeah, yeah,
And people are looking for
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
So that's a version. That is another option that someone might be able to. Someone might want to put down as a career goal on their vision board. Something else might be, I don't know. I think even if you are an entrepreneur and you don't have your own field or like you are on your own in the field, you can set your goals for your business at this point.
Mhm.
I want to get my LLC. I want to build my base of people. I want to, expand here. I want to, get a second person on my team. So this is that
Sure.
time to add that goal. If you are a solopreneur, entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it, a do-it-yourself-preneur, this is that time.
Yeah.
Next one would be financial. Not be broke is not what you put on here. Have enough money to walk in the Dollar Tree and feel good about yourself is not the type of goal. I mean, I get it how that's a goal, but you want to put something like we were saying earlier. Man, Dollar Tree brings me life though. You want to put down something that is attainable. That is a good goal to set. If I am, if I weigh, for purposes of counting, if I weigh 300 pounds and I said I want to lose a pound by next year, okay, all right, yes, we can do that. That is not a goal that will push you to actually do work, and you can look back and see, look what I did.
Yeah.
That 1 pound, that is a good thing to do. But can you do that within 2 weeks? Can you do that within a week? Can you do that within a month period? Okay, well, what can you do? Now push yourself a little bit more. Once you do that, scale it back on that, 12-month thing, and you have my vision goal for the year, my goal that I'm setting for that year concerning that. So financial might be, I want to save up $2,000 in my savings account by a certain date. Or 5 or whatever. Some other financial goal examples, or Michaela's financial goal.
Michaela, she's married. She wants a baby. She wants to work out. Financially, she would like to get out of default for her student loans.
Loans. I'm gonna look up loans and images. Oh, here's a loan picture.
She might want to improve her credit.
Boom. I'm gonna improve credit. And now there's a lot of ways you can do that too. I honestly, and Clubhouse is a great resource now. Have you heard of Clubhouse, Erica?
What is that?
Let me try my best to explain it. Y'all, it's so new. So it's kind of like, I feel like an old lady right now. Clubhouse is basically like, oh, I'm going to kill it. Clubhouse is a new app that came out. It's for iPhone users only. So fancy. But you can go into different rooms. Stop it. You can go into different rooms and join in conversations. Somebody equated it to, if you spent 2 weeks on YouTube trying to take in information, you have all these rooms in their own rooms. Right. So you can have, you can have rooms with like moguls and different people. And it's like hundreds of folks in that room listening, and they're out spitting knowledge and like giving like just ins and outs of stuff. And you just go into these rooms and listen to these pros talk, or it's rooms about nothing, rooms about sage and vibes and stuff, whatever the case may be. But you have these options to go into all these rooms on Clubhouse.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely am an Android user, but I am interested in looking
at your vision
that.
board. we can put iPhone user on your vision board.
Never. We have to keep it on. All right. We're keeping it real.
Okay. And that's the thing. You got to, like you said, it has to be realistic. All right. So I'll do credit score. Let's see. Michaela's. It just says fix your credit in there.
Oh, boom. That's it. That's it. She got student loans, trying to get together.
All right. Personal development. Last one, because we're going to kind of wrap it up after this part. Personal development. What can I do personally for myself, and what can I set as a goal? I'm Michaela speaking. What can I set as a goal to put on my vision board, or something to obtain or work towards? One that you already mentioned, though, that was part of it is honing her craft when it comes to being an educator. So that can also be a personal development goal. This is kind of
wide open.
Oh yeah. If I notice that I really have a hard time telling the truth on my vision board, it is to become more familiar with the truth, not being a liar or not, whatever.
Sure. She can practice more self-reflection.
That's a great one. I like that one. We're gonna replace this. Yeah, I'm gonna put a mirror. That's a representation of self-reflection.
Okay, you gonna sing "Man in the Mirror" next?
No, I'm gonna sing "Reflection" from Mulan. When will my reflection show? Yeah, who I am inside. Michaela wants to know when will. All right, I like that one. Those are a few examples of that. I like that one. Practice more self-reflection as a goal. Okay, I like that. I like these. This is a good list. I can send this out and share it because I'm so slow right now. Let's see. Down. Yep. So we've got. Here we go. We've got Michaela's vision board all done. I'm gonna open it up. Guys, this whole Apple thing. I'm back on all Apple now. I used to have you remember my tablet. Used to have a tablet. But now I'm on all Apple, back to a MacBook and my phone.
There you go. That fruit gets rotten. You gotta leave it alone.
I'm sure about it. All right, let's go to it. Boom. Turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it on. Back here.
Boom. Oh, I love
it. We got Michaela's vision board. All right. Up left, we said that she wants to establish a relationship with a prayer partner and kind of help her in her spiritual walk.
Yes.
To the right of that, she wants to expand her family and have a baby in the near future as one of her goals. Underneath, to the right of that, we'll go clockwise. To the right of that, she wants to practice self-reflection more and be more willing to check her own self out. Hence the mirror with the lovely cactus under it. Yeah. Beneath that is just a very decorative photo, but it is representing taking the time out to, scribble, scrabble, dibble, dabble, as E40 would say. To the left of that, you have a representation of a seminar, although it will be online. She is going to hone her skills as an educator to improve her life and to improve her herself in her workforce and her work game. To the left of that, got a computer. She wants to improve her social life, but because of the circumstances, it's most likely going to involve computers or something related to a computer. So she wants to get more socially active. Above that, we've got her exercising at Lake Merritt. She wants to become more active and not a couch potato. Safe social distance activities going on there. And right in the middle, she's got to work on that credit. I don't know.
She's got to do it. She's got to do it.
Has to come up. Has to come up. She wants to work on her credit. So this is an example of a vision board. This is our imaginary friend, Michaela. that we have created her vision board with her. She is here with us. This is what a vision board can look like.
Mhm.
You said what?
I feel her. I feel her.
Oh,
she's in the room.
On my vision board is to not feel people who aren't here. Okay, that's what's on my board. I want to put that on there. So we've got Michaela's vision board and what she wants to accomplish. The next part, guys, and I'll show you another app or website rather that you can use to get photos for your board. The next part that you'll have to do is to take these elements that you've listed and really jot down, what are my steps to obtain that goal? Once you break that down, that gives you a great place to start and say, this is how I accomplish my vision board. Because what is all these photos with no steps to it? You remember the movie with Queen Latifah and LL Cool J? And she was dying. She thought she was dying, so she was spending all her money.
Last holiday.
No, it's not Holiday Heart, because I was about to say that, but it's Last Holiday. Yeah, wrong one. So on Last Holiday, she had this book, and it was called her wish book or something like that. And it was just filled with stuff that she wished that she could do. You know?
Yeah.
Vision boards are not wish books. Vision boards are supposed to be obtainable goals that you reach. And this is and things that push you, but things that are reachable and that you do. But you do that by saying, what are the steps that I need to do to reach this goal? You know?
Sure.
And that whole mapping out thing. So for the baby, you know, with her husband, Joseph, they need to have conversations about kids. They need to map out the cost about it. They need to map out the timing. They need to map out their goals and things like that. So it's a whole list of things just on that one goal. Right. And so she's going to go through that in each of those steps. Some of those lists might include other people. You know, I want help from my husband on this goal, or I want help from a friend on this goal, or this is solely me, or I want to find a counselor to help me walk through this goal. Whatever it takes, it's your job to take control of your own vision board and the goals that you've set and the ways to obtain those goals. So yeah, it's a fun process. It's a challenging process if you are not in tune with what you want to do in your own life. But it is a good one because if anybody should know what you want to do and who you want to be and what kind of life you want to have, it's you. Michaela, I'm talking to you. So yeah, Erica, thank you for being on and helping Michaela.
Thank you. I'm excited to do it.
You said what?
I'm excited to do it.
I know. Do you have Canva already?
I sure do. I use it for work.
Another app that's good, let me pull it up, is Pexels. Pixels, but switch out the I for an E. Pexels. And it's free. It's that teal guy. Boom, over there.
Oh, with the P. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll check it out.
That's Pexels, right? With Pexels, you can find really cool free, good God. Boom. Really cool free photos. You know?
Okay.
They've got lots of cool stuff. They got videos on there too. So if you want to have an animated vision board, you can do that as well because you want to be fancy. But Pexels has a lot of good stuff. There's another one that has specifically images for Black people and images for folks of color and images. I want to say it's called nappy.com.
Yes.
Please don't type in anything else. I'm not responsible for it. Type in what I give you because, yeah, I can't help. All right. It's not nappy.com. It must be nappy.something else. I'm going to find it and put it on here. But they have the same thing kind of that Pexels have, but it's specific to people of color, mainly Black folks, but people of color. And you can find these free stock images and add it to your vision board.
It's just called nappy.co.
Nappy.co. Okay.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful high res images. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not com. It's not com. It's co.
I'm excited.
There we go. Beautiful photos of Black and brown people for free. So you've got, if you want to find a man, you've got pictures of men on there. And you've got, you know, if you want to have a group, you've got, you know, friends, you got whatever, you can do pictures of this and that, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what else is on here. Let me stop scrolling. There we go.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Social, all this other stuff. Then when you save your image though, Erica, you can save it as a phone image as a screensaver image size, and you can have it as your screensaver for your phone. When you open it, you see your vision board, you know, or a desktop version. So when you're working on your computer, you see your vision board.
I'm definitely doing it.
Yay. All right. I think we're set. I think we got that. We kind of covered the basics of what a vision board is and how to accomplish it. What an example of a vision board looks like for Erica, for Michaela, and what to do next after you've made that vision board and how to go about doing that. One of the things that will help you, though, is to come back tomorrow night with Dr. LaToya Williams as she talks to us about becoming well. So in order to accomplish these things, you want to make sure that you don't have obstacles that are still set up in your life. You want to be well, you want to be whole. And we're trying to promote wellness, wholeness, and just positivity, not just good vibes, but moving forward intentionally. So being well, becoming well is tomorrow night. And our last night, Wednesday, is going to be intentional living. So yes, I got this board. Yes, I got the steps, but I need to be intentional about it. And then we are done with healing holidays, and it's on you. I know, right?
Awesome.
Yay. Thank you, Erica, for being on. I know you're rolling. Please tell my friend babe I said
thank you.
Because I love
you. You know I will. Okay.
All right.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye. So you guys, please be sure to continue to follow Captvate TV's posts and things that we have going on. Like I said, tomorrow night is, oh, there we go. Tomorrow night is Becoming Well, and I'll post that so you guys can see that again with Dr. Williams. After that is Intentional Living, and I'm really excited for all of this to come together and to really make a very great presentation of healing and just personal development. One of the things I really thought that Erica brought up was super dope was as a goal to have, just as an option of a goal, to have practicing self-reflection. You know, it is easy to not reflect on yourself when you are stuck to a computer and all you're doing is watching everyone else. You know, all you're doing is swiping, all you're doing is looking, all you're doing is commenting. It can become very easy without you even noticing to reflect on yourself. So hopefully things like this, things like, you know, asking yourself questions, you know, posing questions for yourself, pushing yourself to the limit will help to get you in the mood to work on yourself continually, not just this year, not just, you know, next year, not because it's New Year's and things like that, but to really keep that momentum going with what do I want to do and what goals do I want to set for myself. So again, this is our vision board party night. I had my sister Erica on here. We were using the app Canva, Canva. And again, I'll show you, it's that guy right down there. Don't look at my polished Canva. All right. Another app we use is Pexels. Another app that you can use for photos is Pexels. And guys, it's very simple. You can just get you a account through Canva. You get a free account. You look in the templates and you can just type in vision board and they've got an easy one already made for you. All right. You just go in, start switching those photos out for the things that relate to your goals. Once you've done that, you save that photo. You keep that. You keep it as a just as a reminder of what you want to do and the goals you set for your life to accomplish. But after that, you have to do that work and say, what are the steps that I need to do to accomplish these goals that I put on my board? That is important. And then after that, it's time to get to work. Cool deal. Cool beans. I'm mixing two things right now because it's time to get off. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are able to get started on those boards. I know it might seem pointless because I'm just glad to have survived 2020. I understand it. But after survival, we have to be careful to become complacent in survival and we miss opportunities to grow and really push ourselves, you know, and really take advantage of this time. This is, as Erica said, this is a great time to work on your skill set. This is a great time to improve yourself. As my husband was saying on a video, this is a great time for musicians to work on your scales, to work on your dexterity, as he said, all those things, for whatever you are a professional in or whatever you're not a professional in, this is the time that you can work on becoming that or doing that, so take advantage of this time. Although it might be hard, push yourself, set a goal, even set a small goal and work on that small goal first, and then practice setting and achieving goals. Practice, setting levels, practice pushing yourself to be this and then to be that after that and to be that after that, but yeah, just take this time to reflect on yourself and really set those goals that you want, and use your phone, use your computer, use whatever you have, talk it out with friends, plan a family night. There's a lot of ways to do this, but you guys have plenty of options or plenty of suggestions from us tonight on Captivate TV. So you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching or coming on. Thank you guys for sharing, for those who are watching this later, and commenting on this as well. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And yeah, we hope that you enjoyed it, and know that anything we bring on Captivate TV is going to be worth your time. Thank you guys, and have a great night. See you tomorrow night at 8:30. Peace.